down there, one space for one vendor, one for one. That's 20. And then we have it 1 to 2.
Right. Okay. So it's up there when you pull it up. There's more of that story. Yeah.
Okay, I'm sure.
All right, we got this is the Ocala Hamfest. It's about 7 a.m. 2022.
I want to make a donation then for this little box of goodies. I appreciate it.
Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Get it out of your stuff and into mine.
Yeah.
My wife will be proud.
Everything here is for donation, sir.
Okay.
Well, hello, stranger.
How you been?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, great. We made it out here. That's good stuff.
Great. You guys live up in Waldo, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, we could have used a sledgehammer.
Well, everything today for me is donation. You see something you like?
Okay.
What would you feel comfortable in the donation box?
I will offer $5 on this.
Okay. Put it in the box.
Okay. Probably not get all the way through the.
Those are headsets for race scanners.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they have the look of aviation.
Yeah, they're cheaper. Everything here needs work. That's 1802 that wouldn't receive.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. So I went to part it out. All the pieces are there. The amplifier, module, everything's there. The Kenwood under it doesn't transmit.
It's good you got them.
It is a Kenwood.
Huh?
I'm joking.
They're good projects, you know.
You can learn a lot from things like that.
Absolutely. I have more fun. I'm never going to use that again. You know, that's a snap-on, too.
That's why
It's a hub puller.
familiar.
Something.
Yeah, harmonic balancer, maybe steering wheel.
Harmonic balancer for sure.
They've changed a little bit. The puller is totally different.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, whatever you feel comfortable paying, put it in the box, it'll be fine. I'm easy. All this stuff has to go to you. I prefer it to go to you. All this stuff's for donation, buddy. When you see something you like?
My wife needs 7/8.
No, what is it?
Got a little girly trailer.
Oh! Where you set up?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Down there.
You're kind of far from home too, aren't you?
About an hour and a half.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I do Texas, Carolina, South Florida.
I see you survived the lake down at Pinellas Park. I don't know where.
The day before, I got waiters.
Man, I'll tell you what, I went out there with my sneakers the other
I
day.
watched everybody in shock as they drove up.
That was crazy.
It was. But you know what? We've got to do it.
Yeah. Anyway, everything here is for donation only today. All my junk.
That's the way to do it. No key. Oh, that's a donation.
Yeah. This little battery, they're 12-volt batteries. They're lithium-ion 18650 batteries. 3 of them makes 12 volts. And then it's got a little charger on it. Yeah, I think they make a sleeve for that battery. Those are little wrappers.
I'm trying to. I gotta get away from you. For a double SL239.
Well, let me tell you, I went around last night right before I was done.
Everything but.
I gotta find something more bigger.
One with 2 males.
And you did. You're getting under almost.
Christmas. We're going to head out.
Always break that
Nice neat. You got that big coax. You ain't got to have it sticking straight out the back of your hand or whatever you need it. I know it's stuff I want to get rid of. Projects. It's a soon-to-be silent key.
Morning.
Hey, good morning. Hey, another adventure.
It is another adventure.
So I got the U-bolts in there. So I got a cable I can show you how it works.
Not close by, but. I had to pee. They always beat me to stuff. I had to pee. Like you're the vulture of all vultures. I hear you. Exactly where it is. I've been there, but
Copy.
fairground.
I'll probably head in a little while.
I'm so glad you're here.
Oh hey, how are you? Good to see you. Good, and you?
Where's your brother?
Down south.
Oh man, see, I need him too.
Arrow Beach, yeah.
He sold Shannon something that needed to be fixed, and the deal was that Shannon was going to do something on the Airstream for me first, but and now I need him to help us out. Yeah, but sorry, your brother is your Pedro, right?
Yeah.
Who's your brother?
Remote.
What's the deal on the inside?
Yeah. And that's what happens when people figure out that we'll talk to Ramon.
She said they're not open yet, but when they got to get in there, well. I hope.
Oh yeah, this is going back to the early 90s. This is, Uniden made this for Radio Shack, but the Radio Shack's, I think, a little stripped down compared to the Uniden. I think the Uniden model had a PL option. Alright, so yeah, the Radio Shack one didn't have the option for a PL decoder, but the Uniden, I'm pretty sure, did. Okay, so this says 12A3, so this would have been December of this series. This is the early 90s artistic design, so this would be December of 1993. 12A3 is December of 93 of this style. They also use this code in the 80s too, so if this really looks like an 80s box, then it would be 12 of 83. But I worked at Radio Shack in the 90s, and this would have been the style of box we were selling then.
20 minutes worth of extra. Let's get moving, right? Alright, I'm not going to let that. shirt there, maybe. He's one of the local. He doesn't talk on it. Super nice. He also knows that he also builds homemade antennas that do really well, but they're like kill hairs. You don't keep you seeing kill hairs. Cubicle quiet beams and stuff like that. Gotcha. Scrap.
I can't really get rid of the building. I do something with the business. And they just keep throwing money at us. Car alarm didn't work.
I've been over and evidently hit the button in my pocket.
All right. We're here. Yeah, I had an older battery around here.
So what time did you get up to get here?
4:30.
See.
My least favorite things about going to Hamfest. Yeah.
Yeah. For where you and I live, there's no easy way to get to some of these places.
I'm not a morning person.
I am a morning person. It actually drives my wife crazy. She's an evening person. And from in terms of resources, like she's doing all this genetic analysis stuff, and she sucks out the internet pipe like crazy. She's happy as hell because she'll stay up till 3 or 4 in the morning. No big deal. Me, I'm just starting to get up there, so I'm good about functioning. I'm just not feeling comfortable about driving around here in the dark. Because I've seen my fair share of coyotes, deer, interesting other critters. I really don't want to customize my vehicle. Just don't want to.
See, I'll go home. You know, we'll pack up at 12 or 1. And
Yeah.
$75.
Wow.
He had to have it.
We'll go home about 1, and I'll end up taking a nap,
Yeah.
and then I'm useless after that. I'll be up, but I won't be doing anything.
Well, my wife would say that I'm useless anyway.
Hang on, come on by. Okay.
What'd you buy me? You bought me some bread. How nice.
Oh boy, it's getting out of control now.
Cinnamon bread.
I'll tell you the story.
It's 125. 125.
Maybe, I don't know. It does more than 250.
Another early 90s product.
And I think it was a light gray color. Yeah, that's one of the bigger ones. That's more than 250. Yeah, it's not mine. It's my buddy's. I got it. Yeah, 8 tubes. That's almost as big as the fan, the DNA fan. That'll get you across the street.
What are you asking for your DSP?
Maybe.
Oh, $20.
20?
Put her back up. It's a big old.
But you guys.
Because they don't, the ALC on TV radio, they look up the years.
I wouldn't call it gray, I would call it.
$1.
Am I glad I stopped real quick to see Adam?
Tube tester. Had a lot of fun with those when I was a teenager. Blew up a lot of tubes.
Yeah.
What are you asking for your power supply?
He's asking $50 for it.
50.
Well, what does this hook up to? Valve? Yeah. You know what? Take one. But that's what small fish run down. They work well. Glad you pointed that out. No, I've used this before. It's one of your, I want to kind of technology. You could just say, this is what's going on.
I think if you were a jack of all trades up north, good at it, and you didn't want to retire, you can come down here and make a help.
I met a couple of there's two guys that run around. We live in the Sugar Mill Woods area, which is a bunch of. There's about 8,000 houses in this hunk of ground, and there's like 4 major subdivisions. And there's two guys, Dan and Pete. Pete is a retired narc from Miami, and Dan is a retired insurance guy, and neither of them like to sit around. They like to golf and drink, and they like to pay for golfing and drinking by somebody else's money. So they run around and they do exactly what you're talking about. You want the shrubs trimmed in the yards, you want pictures hung on the walls, you want this painted, you want this fixed, you want gutters cleaned out, whatever you want, they'll just take care of it.
Well, that's good then.
You know, and their approach is funny as hell. It's like, so we got down here and it's like, well, a lot of pine needles and stuff in the gutters. It's like, well, we can clean that out for you, but it's gonna cost like $50. It's like, okay.
Yeah, $50. Okay.
$50.
That's nothing.
Exactly. It's gonna cost you $50.
I'm in witness protection. You can't put my face on anything.
Just checking out all your good deals you got.
And it's not gonna help. Just the witness protection. There's no help. In fact, she's been posting. Well, never mind.
Hey, did you ever see there's a show on Netflix called Ozark?
Yes.
You ever watch it?
Yes.
Oh my God. I'm in season 4. It was the last season.
The better one is the Moonshiners thing. Have you seen that? Holy crap! There's this whole series on Discovery Channel about guys that moonshine and stills and stuff, and they I mean, this is insane.
Yeah, one of them 5-gallon buckets.
It's just insane.
Well, last year when we took the train home, I'm sitting there looking out the window, and we went past 2 live working hobo camps.
Yeah, there you go.
And I said, it's 2022 and there's still hobo camps.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
I didn't have my camera out fast, no such thing anymore.
Oh no.
These are both in Georgia.
If
I've seen them in Georgia.
If I was dying of cancer or something like that, I would be doing it. I wouldn't care. I would go do it. That would be on my bucket list, to ride a freight train like he would do it. So,
last time I was in Hawaii, I met.
How long were you in the Navy? Yeah, 10 years. I got five on active duty. I guess total trip to Guard Reserve. I got
Well, we don't have an airplane.
I didn't do it. But like to be around airplanes, right? Yeah.
Well, it was an airplane squadron out of New Orleans.
Uh-huh.
And I said, what kind of airplane? We don't have an airplane. We just play volleyball on weekends. I said, well, shit, if I want to do that, I stayed in the Navy. My wife, I was married, she hated the Navy. Okay. I got out. Yep. Later we got divorced. I should have stayed. I stayed in the Navy. I loved every minute of it. I did 3 tours. 3 tours.
Yeah, let me grab. My dad's got the keys, I think.
66.
Not so fast. What I did, I took that out, and I went to the auto parts store, and I put a blade fuse. I put a blade fuse, and then I take the spare fuse on top of the I couldn't believe that. Can we actually get something like that? Oh, that one?
That's a good one.
Gotta get at least a part. Okay. Yeah, I was using it on 2-meter radio. That's why I put the meter on it.
Soft.
Yeah, you know, it's something different. It's good to be able to check the voltage for your power supply. Always something goes wrong, you see it right away. I don't know, is that big enough?
Yeah.
That's why I like doing that. That way if something goes wrong.
Why don't you give me another one?
Oh,
Sharp edges. Thank you.
You're welcome. I gave you a card? Oh,
yeah.
Thanks. All right.
Have a good day.
Take care.
Hey, Phil, you have access to the cable.
Yeah, steel cable, man.
It's got a plastic lining on it, like.
Yeah, well, no, it's got a jacket on it. I guess.
Yeah, a jacket, like a plastic lining.
I don't even know what that's for. I don't even know why
clothesline.
I don't even know why I bought it. I think I was gonna make an antenna out of it or something.
How much you asking on the Eagle?
Yeah, that's my friend's Eagle. He's trying to get a $1.25 for it. But he said, bottom line is $1. Give me 100 for it.
Power Max work good?
Oh yeah.
How many watts? Is that
120 amps. That's what I was using to power this amplifier.
Hey, look here.
It's 120 amps, my friend. That ain't no joke. That's a serious power supply. Touch those leads and give you quite a shock. It'll give you a burn. Yeah, I got all kinds of stuff in there.
I'll be back. Jumpers.
No, I got some cheap stuff. I got solder line.
That's right. The box is good. Box just like that.
I got patch cables.
Let me see that speaker. Let me see the speaker, Chad. You just had it. What kind of plugs are on the end? You gotta save this for the motor.
Yeah, it's got damage inside. 80 bucks.
All legitimate price will be the fee.
Let's flip that box over and we'll set these radios up on the side. Give me that box over.
I'm Santa Claus.
That's an interesting looking Zenith. It's got writing on the outside plastic and plus writing on the inside. Writing here is for these buttons.
See, we'll put them up like that on the box.
Made in the United States of America. Very cool. Definitely a piece of history.
It's probably a 500.
Here's a couple pieces. Is that like a... See, I got... No.
I don't know if we flip a box over and put it over there. We ain't got enough room.
Here you go, Tim. Here's a meter in the box. Am I on television here, sir?
No,
No?
not television. You're on an SD card.
Oh, where do you put that? YouTube?
Eventually.
My name's Tim and I live in Flagler Beach. And I'm a ham radio X-ray operator.
Yeah, I do tour videos.
Yeah.
For history, it's fun to look back
You're
years
right.
ago
Yep,
to
you're
see
right.
what was being sold.
Chad, where's them? Okay, put them on a box. Set them on a box. Facing forward.
Now I'm gonna tell you something. There's some good stuff cheap here, guys.
Like always.
This is like always. My call is WA3QCV, Flagler Beach. 300 watt automatic tune. That's an aerial tuner. It's a nice day over here in Ocala.
Yeah. A lot better than being up in Michigan right now.
These are soft.
I probably was. Yeah. I was there about 7:30. Frank, how's it going? Hey, Jim's right behind me. Yeah, he's here somewhere. Yeah, we're going to take a look.
Not really a clicky keyboard, but definitely old school.
For an old keyboard?
Just seeing if it's a clicky keyboard, but not quite.
Yeah, it fits. It's got a switch on it for AT and for PC XT.
XT, yeah.
You never know when somebody might still want one of those things.
Yeah.
What?
PC, XT, AT keyboard. You need one of those, right?
I probably have one in the closet. My open feed line's better than your open feed line.
Yeah.
Want to see what I'm using for spreaders? I brought one with showing. But you promise you can't learn it.
It's a windshield. Just buy it.
Would you drop that on that other pile of wires here?
Sure. How much were you asking for the discount?
Discount. Yeah. Okay. $20 comes with a stainless steel pole. Okay.
Okay.
I have another one of these somewhere. Yeah. That's weird. Okay. $20.
Okay.
You would with the pole and this.
Oh, with the pole and that?
Yeah.
All right. 2.96. I like the force over there. I like the 2.3 force. I never went through it and got all the codes.
Open to an offer.
Yeah.
What are you asking for your antennas?
I don't know. If I had money, I would buy something.
Hey, that HR10 he's looking at. Yeah.
Slide man. Money, yeah. It's got a good battery. And it'll start up.
What are you asking for your antennas here?
This is a 220, I believe. 2 meter 440.
5 speed. I like
220.
Okay, what about the dual band?
The dual band?
Yeah.
I put a new pilot there.
I don't know, $40.
40? Okay. I'll think about it. I'm just going to wander around a little bit. Oh, hello.
Jacksonville guy.
Watch.
Everybody have a new baby, grandbaby?
This is each upside and this is 2 meters side. Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
I just did
I used to have one of those 30 years ago.
Yeah.
I ran a 486 computer on it for a little while in a car on a road trip.
Yeah, that's a pretty good company.
Yeah, Trip Lights have been around decades.
That was flipped over.
Yeah.
You don't have that Roger beam turned on. I don't hear your strike.
It's a good one.
It's a noise,
$5 concealing kit. $1 a roll on the 3 intake.
Remember this one?
What are the chances?
That's Petro up there at Orange Lake.
Wow.
That ought to kind of sway you.
Yeah, right?
So you can drive down
So
the
is that an app?
Yeah, that's an app, Open Roads. Open Road. So when you're driving down the road, you can look ahead and see where you want to stop.
Man, we're all just
Yeah, they must want to spend a lot of money. Get a P25. Well, if they've activated the P25.
Hey, like a new territory. Apparently they have. You're down there around Oxford, aren't you?
Groveland.
Yeah.
Claremont.
Okay, listening.
It's okay. I still don't know everything down there. Probably.
The other side of the world is a
Pecans.
And they don't really start up till about 2:30 in the morning and just start catching Africa, down under Australia and New Zealand, which is easy.
One of my problems with DX like that, I have a hearing loss and the accents really tears me up.
It tears you up, yeah. Tell me about
It's
it.
probably inside.
So I don't even bother.
The guys, the ones that are really difficult in South America, they talk so fast in that pidgin English.
37 years. I was slow.
It might be. This might be it. It's one of the last boxes we packed up. No, it's not in here. There's not that I can see. No.
The old Commodore 64.
yeah.
I got one of them for Christmas of '84 when I was about 10.
You could relive your youth.
Well,
I think that's what I did at the time too.
yeah, and I haven't seen one of those cassette drives for a Commodore 64 in decades. I haven't seen one probably in 30 years.
That's one thing we didn't get on this.
I figured that they would be a lot more common than the floppy drives because of the
You can
cheapness.
use any cassette.
Well, yeah, I mean the actual drive, the cassette adapter that plugged into the back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, I still want an antenna for the car. Yeah. Have you thought that it has this little wire that you can put in the different holes?
Oh, yeah.
Take it out of all the holes. It's
Okay.
8 meters.
Documenting all this. It's about that big.
Yeah.
Good for history.
I thought it looked pretty cool.
It's fun to look over old videos of what was being sold 10 years ago.
On the lip.
This will be an old video 10 years from now.
I think just had one that had the legs so you could put it in your backyard.
By then there'll be like VR videos where you can actually go back in time or whatever.
Have to transfer that because whatever format that is won't exist anymore.
Yeah.
550 watt, 110.
Tokyo?
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, he asked about
1350, you said.
Yeah.
But I don't. Isn't it a lot for it new? Over 2,000, right?
Here's what you do. You compare that, what the value of that is for what's on the market today.
Right.
And
Well, now, I mean, everything's going up so much, it's terrible.
Yeah, yeah.
The 811H, they want 1,300 for that new.
Yeah, actually, used they're going for 1,000. But the H one, and there's like
I sold mine.
There's 2 or 3 811s down here, at least 3 or 4. And they're not the H's, they're all the 811s. And they vary. The guy in the end, he's got one for a good price. And if I didn't already have one, I would probably bought it. And mine does 720 watts. 73 right side. 72. But I know I just said. I don't know whether she bought a 705 or not. See, we talking. Yeah. Mine. Yeah. He wants 20. The other reason I don't always get it.
Oh, going back in time. 1985. Wow. I had one of those in '81.
He's got a Is that real? You
He had a KWM 380 for sale.
Oh, your warranty's over now.
I got her.
Got the old payphone here. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I just looked at area code that's on there. I guess that's where it was.
No one for me.
He said for
I think there was this guy over here.
Your DX60s. Did you have trouble with the selector? Was it the mode switch or whatever it is?
No, they're both very, very clean.
Because I got 2 and both of them just worthless.
Yeah. No. Just I usually hit them with some deoxin and usually like some sewing machine oil in the bushings.
Yeah.
Get everything moving real good first, let them soak a little bit and everything. But I didn't have to do that. Both of mine were in very, very good shape.
Yeah, mine had been wore out apparently on both of them. One of them, I think what happened on one of them, be careful where the AC goes out to the rear plug.
Those capacitors?
No, when they had, they got shorted somehow. The AC that you send out, the TR relay or whatever.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It just blew one. And it needed after being there a while.
I got that digital. I want an anecdote.
What digital did you get? The same one I got?
Yeah.
That's where he's sitting there waiting, right?
That's right.
Gotcha.
Thank you, sir.
Hi, sir. How are you?
Put it up at 35 feet. I went down and worked with the guys in the local club, and we're talking about SWR is 7-1. I said, yeah, I don't know if I'm like it. I said, 7-1. Yeah. Take care of it. Okay. You're not going to have a 1-to-1 SWR anything on this end.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So efficient with that.
Are you familiar with what MERC does?
Not from this area.
All right. Well, we are an agency in service to the sheriff's office here in Marion County. Okay. Well, with amateur radio operators in case they should lose cell phone and internet service.
Okay. It's a good plan.
When Hurricane Irma came through, that happened in Marion County. So we actually take a Shrek kit out to the shelter with one of the MERC members, who then becomes the communicator should everything go sideways. And so the county supports us by buying all of our equipment, uniforms. We have a room right off of our emergency operations center in which they have staffed 8 stations with full radio systems, HF, 2 meter, 70 centimeter. Our radios are also shares capable, which is the governmental frequencies outside of the FCC band. And so should the EOC lose comms, we then become the pipeline for information to Tallahassee or shares in Washington, D.C. or the adjoining county. So we're here just to back up the sheriff's office.
Nice. I like that. Very cool.
We're all volunteers, but we're all amateur radio enthusiasts. So we love being able to have someone else buy the equipment. And we get to play on it.
Exactly. You mentioned like commercial frequencies. Are some of your equipment Motorola? Is that how you do ham and commercial, or do you modify them for?
No, the commercial equipment is the sheriff's office 800 meg stuff. And so that's the commercial frequencies that during an activation, we monitor those frequencies. And should they lose a repeater, then we have the radios and we stand up a backup repeater in our radio room. So amateur radio is really what we're focused on, but we're also trained if their 800 system goes down, the commercial system, then we step in, we turn it on a new repeater, and we then become the central comm unit for all of the sheriffs, anyone who has an 800 meg radio.
Okay. Is that on one of the mutual aid repeaters or the mutual aid channels?
No.
It's on one of their specific frequencies?
Okay. It's on the sheriff's office specific. It's for the sheriff's office as well as Marion County Fire and Rescue.
Gotcha.
Custom, but it's again, we just have fun playing with their radio.
That's cool to have them buy it, and you get to practice and then help out if there's a disaster.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
Very cool.
Well, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you for sharing with me.
All right. You have a good show.
¿Nombre suyo?
Juan. Cuatro a Moncha. Juan Cruz.
Y si todo el mundo me dice, porque Israel y Bizarri.
Ajá. Ah, bueno. A ver si tengo una telita de 2 metros ahí.
Métele mano, ¿tienes radio?
De radio tengo unos boquitos, tengo como 4 boquitos que por allí.
Porque tengo allí uno que negociamos esta mañana, se lo voy a llevar hasta 25 pesos, 2 metros.
No sé, ¿qué marca ya es eso?
No, marca. Sí. Contigo también.
Bins are over on the graphic cases right on the merch table. And Hayden's that skinny dude with the yellow thing on it. Just string around.
En español o en inglés. Ok. Yo hablo un poco de inglés, no hablo portugués. Está bien, papito, gracias. Voy a checar el otro kiosco.
Oh yeah, good. Two guys signed up today.
Yeah?
Lanny, and that guy
You got the old butt set.
What's that?
You got the old butt set.
Yeah.
I used to have one of those set up as my bedroom phone.
I haven't seen one of those. Izzy brought that over. The linemen used to have those. Who was?
I had to address my stash.
I always
Looks like knockoff D-Waltz, maybe. I'll be out in probably 10 minutes. Lots of deals. I do tour videos.
You do what?
Tour videos. It's nice to look at, like,
What? How late is this going? 2 o'clock.
I got the Diet Coke.
So this year, or last year, they had a lot of places set up in here, but now they don't. Cutting down a big tree. Stage. Fire panel. Oh, the old school. Alright, old school water fountain. I don't know, 60s, 70s maybe? The question about this is the water tank inside lead lined? That would be a thing. Could be a thing. Oh well. Might not be as old as it seems, but still could be pretty old.